what can I tell you guys? It feels like a rock concert just got over. It's boiling hot here at Times Square. And that happens only in Philly after I'm gonna ask all of you to stop chanting for just a little bit and talk to me about what you thought of what the Prime Minister had to say. He talked about marrying tradition with technology. He talked about making in India. He talked about exploiting India's talent. What to you was the highlight of what the Prime Minister said?
So throughout his speech, what we heard was his vision for India in terms of cleanliness, in terms of his plans for Ganga, in terms of Make in India, how he has launched a mobile application and which can be used to publish, to basically initiate for initiative. Now we have got plans, we have got visions. Now it's up to execution over the next 5 or 10 years as how we execute same plans and visions.
Okay, as Indian Americans who are here in the United States of America, how do you feel today? All of you have been talking about how this is a historic moment for India, how it's a historic moment for Indian Americans. Why do you think this is so important a moment for you?
I think it's a matter of pride that so many Indians have gathered at 12 o'clock in the afternoon in Times Square. We can see Modi magic packets everywhere. Even the cops are asking. So many people have come and asked, is it India's Independence Day today? Is he a freedom fighter? Who is he? He's like the world's biggest politician. And of course, it's a matter of pride that our Prime Minister has come, and in New York, we are celebrating it like that. It is definitely the most historic moment.
The Prime Minister has also asked citizens to give their suggestions about how India should be made better and so on and so forth. He's promoting a participative form of democracy. If I were to ask you to send in ideas to the Prime Minister about what you would like to see in terms of changes in India, what would those be?
First thing I would like to say is technology is working on it, more employment, more technological employment that is having, and more opportunities for the youngsters, the young India, because youth is what going to happen.
Why do you think the youth connect so well with Narendra Modi?
Because he understands what the youth wants and he is doing favor and helping the youth to get what they want to achieve. That's the most important.
He's the best marketing guru. He's the best marketing guru.
He's the best marketing guru that can ever be on this earth.
What's the downside of marketing a story that well? Because if you don't deliver on what you promise, then the level of disappointment is also going to be high. Are you not concerned about that?
No, I don't think Modi can disappoint anybody.
I don't think that he can disappoint.
No, I am
perfect.
Yes, we have seen it.
In a few years, you can see.
At the end of 10 years, we have a ray of hope, and we are sure that he'll deliver.
And the kind of
expectation. Another thing that I would like to have in India is infrastructure. If you see the infrastructure in US, right, and if we can have a similar infrastructure in India, then we are way ahead of any country in the world.
Okay. The kind of expectations that he has developed, I'm sure he's going to deliver it. And he has 1.5 billion people supporting him. So when one-sixth of the world is supporting him, there is no way he can back out of it.
All right, so there you see it. Narendra Modi can do nothing wrong. For now, I'll hand it back to you guys in the studio.
Bharat Mata ki jai! Bharat Mata ki jai! Bharat Mata ki jai! Bharat Mata.
Right, so that's the kind of excitement we're seeing at Times Square. Bhupin, here is the first reaction from outside the Madison Square Garden. What did people think of Narendra Modi's speech?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.